Hello and welcome to What I Read, the series of short reviews where I talk about the books that I read this week, and we are talking about DC's Zatannic Panic, the Halloween anthology. And we're going to start things off with the Zatanna story, of course, The Greatest Magician There Ever Was, written by Lyndon Radcheka, art by John McCrea, colors by Mike Spicer, and lettered by Ariana Marr. And this is a really fun story that uses the steps of a magic trick to, or as a metaphor to describe the phases of storytelling. And I think this works especially well for superhero stories because we know that the stakes in superhero stories are not as desperate as we think they are. We know the good guy is going to win most often, just as we know that in a magic trick, the trick is going to go off spectacularly, or else it's not going to be fun for the audience at all. But through this story, as Zatanna is reminiscing about learning magic from her father while also being subjected to this torment with an interrupted magic trick of hers. At one point, Giovanni gives her the advice that you have to lure your audience in to believing the worst is going to happen, so that you can distract them from the fact that it's definitely not. The willing suspension of disbelief is part of both the writer's tools and the audience's tools, and they have to work through both together. This is really fun. I'm giving this an A. Next up, we have a very quick story, Batman Ouroboros, written by Roberto Riccioni, art by Luigi Cavanago, and lettered by Steve Wands. And the art here is an absolute standout. It's told as a palindromatic story, which is fitting for the Ouroboros motif. There's only like 5 lines of dialogue here at all. I think it would have been an interesting feat if with the last line repeats, right, is the first line. I think it would have been interesting if you could have actually read it backwards, like word for word, but it just missed that opportunity. The art is stunning, so this is going to be an A-.